back in the studio now, and we're here with Kimberly Nelson, our philanthropy director. You have a lot of hats you're wearing. What are you updating us about this time?
Well, what a great video that was.
Yeah.
On the
chairlift
and
yeah.
getting in and out of the pool.
Yeah.
And it was really exciting just to be able to see a resident help with the demonstration and how easy it is. And for residents who aren't aware, I have a daughter who's in a wheelchair who has disabilities, and she does swim classes and uses a lift just like that as a young child. So I can, as a parent, even validate that as a parent and a small child using it, they're very safe. So for residents who are unsure or uneasy, not only do we have a great lifeguard and a team, but they really are safe and easy, and they're not scary, even though it might look a little scary. So I encourage,
well, it could be an excitement.
Yeah, I say you know, if you're not sure, give it a try and make time and set up an appointment to get familiar with the lift, and maybe that will expand your swimming or walking options even in the pool. So very exciting. But yes, there is a lot going on. I'm fighting a little bit of allergies, so if I sound a little hoarse or groggy, I don't have a cold, but I'm fighting allergies, and I guess it's just spring has sprung.
That's right.
And with spring coming, that also means Earth Day is right around the corner. And so I do want to give a little plug for Earth Day, which we are doing on Friday, April 21st.
Falls on the day this year, a Friday, or is it the 20th?
I think Earth Day is actually maybe the 22nd. I want to say it was on Saturday.
One or the other,
but
it's...
we have a lot going on, and as you can see from the screen, it is from 11 to 2. But there's a lot of information there, so I want to just give a quick overview. First of all, the Shred It truck will be there from 11 to 1. You don't have to be there right at 11, although I know a lot of residents do like to get there early. But they'll be there 11 to 1. Great opportunity after tax time and you're cleaning out folders and spring cleaning. Please use that to your advantage. They're also doing a $5 lunch, so which is nice. I believe they're going to do a vegetarian option and healthy choice and that kind of thing. So again, that gives you can go to the Shred It truck, then go have lunch down at the expo, and then at 1 o'clock they have a guest speaker, and you're all done by 2 so that you can go back to your apartment and take a rest before dinner.
You have the whole day planned out.
The whole day is set for you on Friday. Although some of you may have mass right before the Shred It truck, so I'm not sure on a Friday.
You got it all covered.
Yes. So anyway, Community Resources is working on that, and if you have questions, please check with Community Resources. And then just as another quick note, the week of April 24th, that week, that's National Volunteer Appreciation Week. And so I want to just alert residents that there will be some things coming up that you'll see on the bulletin boards and on the scroll for some different events that Catherine Noble for Volunteer Programs is scheduling, just to say thank you to all of our volunteers. No matter how much you volunteer, it all makes a difference. And she's got some different nice things planned with music and speakers, and even something for our pets at the dog park. So we want to make sure all volunteers, including our four-legged friends, are appreciated. And so just look for that information that last week of April coming up.
That's great.
Yeah, but between now and then, scholarship is really what is happening in philanthropy right now. And so for residents who are new, this is our time where we're raising money, and then we do the award ceremony in May as we think closer. And we do have 57 scholars this year.
Wow.
Which is one of our largest classes. And I see from the screen we have the ceremony is on May 17th in Hunter's Crossing. It will also be taped. So Channel 6 will tape the program because I know we have several competing events that evening, and they will rerun it. So I don't want residents to feel like, oh, I missed it. because you have something else going on.
Right.
We completely understand. We will rerun that program. But right now, we're a little behind in our annual giving donations. So, not surprising. It's tax time and people are busy. We've had quite a few residents say, oh, I totally forgot. Things have just been so hectic here. So right now, we're at just over $150,000, which for our annual giving, usually we try to raise close to $300,000.
Right.
So we are a little behind, but that is probably about right because 600 apartments have given so far.
Okay.
And when we think of have just over about 1,600 apartments, then it sort of makes sense that if only 600 have remembered so far to make a donation, that our number would be a little not where we want it to be just yet. So I wanted to just do a friendly reminder.
Okay.
To say, if you have forgotten or overlooked it, we completely understand. And we encourage and invite everyone to make a charitable tax donation for the Scholars Fund, because any amount does make such a big difference to the students. Some residents also say, well, I can't do it right now. I just had to pay my tax bill. Or I had some other commitment. Can I do it later? Can I do it in the summer? And of course you can. We would just like you to let us know that you have this pledge commitment, because we want to put your name in the program that's in May. So even if we don't have your donation, we would like to make sure we get your name in the book because we know it's coming. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
Okay.
And so a person wants to do that, what do they do?
Thank you for letting
They
me.
can't just dream it up.
That's true. So they would come to our office and they could either do it through their monthly bill.
Yeah.
And you could say, you know what, I want to put it on my July monthly bill.
Okay.
And that would be easy, and then it'll just show up on your bill. Or you could say, I'm going to write a check in July, but I need you to send me a reminder, and we can send you a little reminder.
That's good. Yeah.
But you do need to somehow let us know that it's either coming, you wrote it, it's coming in the mail, you asked your family to do it for you, you've told your bank to do it, whatever the system is. It's just so that we're aware of that.
Right.
And then the other thing is, some residents are saying, we really are trying to be more selective in what we do with our annual giving right now. But I might want to do something with the scholarship fund through our estate plan, or something maybe later. So maybe through your entrance deposit. So we have some residents who say, I want to leave 10% of my entrance deposit to education. And so then they're coming and we make an appointment, we talk that through.
Yeah, and those things are individual, and they do require an appointment, a sit-down chat, and of course there would be a pledge form to sign and that sort of thing.
Yes, and it is really easy to do, but we do like to have a conversation to make sure you're aware of what it means, what it doesn't mean. Do you need to get your attorney involved or not? And in many cases, you don't have to change legal documents. But those are all the types of questions that we can go through so that you can do thoughtful consideration of what is good for you. But so I would just encourage residents that if they haven't given to the scholarship fund in some way, whether it's through an annual gift or their legacy gift, to think about that.
Take a little sip of water, and here. The thing is that, and you probably don't want to mention the Benevolent Care Fund now, do you? No, don't do that now. We'll do it next time.
Okay.
Another time.
I did want to highlight, though, the ribbons.
Okay.
And I know that they can zoom in on this.
Can somebody zoom in on this ribbon?
Let's see I'm not sure which camera to look at, but I'll hold it steady and
there they go. So somebody did it.
There are these yellow ribbons that residents and staff have on their name tag, and that's just to say this is someone who's made a donation to Scholars or made a commitment to the fund this year, and it just is a way to celebrate.
I've seen a couple of them on the doors of apartments as well, by the way.
Because some residents do not want to put it on their name tag,
Yeah.
and they want to promote it in a different way.
Yeah.
The other thing is, once you write, if you want your yellow ribbon, the quickest way to get it is to come to our office and drop off your check and get a ribbon right then. If
Okay.
you drop it in the mail slots by the front desk, please give us 5 business days. So if you
Okay.
drop it on Friday, we will not have your ribbon to you on Monday.
Right.
So it will take a few days.
Yeah.
So the quickest way to get the ribbon is to just come by the office or see someone on the philanthropy committee, and they can also help
And
you.
the other thing that maybe new residents don't realize, that the students who are scholars have on their name tags in the dining rooms or wherever, they have their scholar button
Yes.
on. So that,
And that is also yellow.
yeah, so.
Yes. And then one final thing, because I know we're quick
We
on time.
yeah.
The showgirls have put up the window displays of the students that include some of their baby pictures or other pictures of their childhood. So every display window is different. Each window reflects the students who work in that closest dining room.
Neighborhood.
So
Okay.
please check out the windows.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Kimberly, for coming
Thank you,
today.
and I again apologize for my
That's-
cold and
well,
allergies.
Whatever, yeah. Well, we have to hope for a little rain tonight
Yep.
to get the pollen down.
Yep.